Lawyers, who's the worst criminal you regret defending? A few years ago when I got a case defending this landlord who was basically kicking out all his tenants to get new ones who would pay higher rent. Yeah, I know, not exactly the most ethical thing. The kicker? He'd been doing it with rent-controlled apartments. At first, I didn't know much about the guy. He seemed fine when we met, very businesslike. He'd say things like I'm just trying to run a business, that's all. I had no idea how deep it was going to get. The tenants had lived there for years. They had rent control, meaning their rent was ridiculously low. When I read through the paperwork, it was clear he'd gone through the legal motions, serving them with eviction notices, citing renovations as the reason. It was all legally sound on paper. I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is just a case of bad timing, or maybe he's just following the law. I met a few of the tenants and honestly, they were so nice. There was one lady, Mrs. Sanchez, who had lived there for over 20 years. She was this sweet, older woman who baked cookies every time I stopped by. The rent was barely a quarter of what it should have been. I felt terrible for her. But the landlord was a piece of work. He had this smug attitude like the world owed him something. The whole time he talked about upgrading the property and increasing profits.